For those of you that are new, Sean would always go in because we log into our same account and it would come up as Sean Poe, and then he would make like an obnoxious name for me, or he would just say fake Sean Poe. Yes, this is my life. Okay, we are live streamed, and then you're gonna get it recording. Beautiful. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the One Person Big Difference family. Welcome to everybody that is new. At the very bottom there's a chat button. So grab that. Tonight is the night for you to get active and have incredible energy and fun in that chat space. Put where you're coming in from, because corporate is on here and they want to see where in the world is everybody from and what are they doing. Tell them if you've had fun. Tell them if you've been grateful for this past month and everything they did for us. But for those of you that are brand new, we just want to welcome you to the family. We are a family, and it's much more than just going out and doing business and doing this and that. It is a connected place of vulnerability and safety and connection, and a place where we go out to make a difference. And that's why our team name is One Person Big Difference, because one person, and that is you, does make a big difference. Your voice matters. And the way that you connect with people, the way that you ask questions, the way that you listen, the way that you feel the need for them, and the way that you bless them matters and makes a difference. And it makes me crazy emotional to say those things and to look at you all and to know the hashtag impact you make every day, and especially made this past month. And I'm going to be quick with all of this because corporate is here. And they want to share some of their heart, and they want to give you guys a lot of incredible vision going into 2024 as well, because it is going to be holy cannoli. If 2023 in December was big, just keep that momentum going. Corporate, everybody that's here, you're going to get introduced, but I just have to tell you, they have their eyes on you. As a team, that means all of you. From November to December, we were up over 200,000 as a team. We had over 34 different diamonds. We had the most diamonds that we've ever had this month. We've got silver MVPs, gold MVPs. We had John and Christy Jelinek put in the chat, you guys. They hit what is called EC2 with over 100. Well, they did over 150,000 of balanced volume. Patty Connell down in Florida hit EC1 with way over, I'm just saying way over than 80,000. New executive, you guys, how exciting is that? We've got Kevin and Amy Potus, Don Burrish, Jillian Fisher, Susie Benjamin, Kristen. I mean, these people, MC3s, that's over 40,000 in volume. We've got Julie Lewis, over 10,000. We've got new Jeep earners. Mary Beth Vilhauer, new Jeep earner this year. Dr. Sveta Silverman, new Jeep earner this year. And the Jelinek's new Jeep earners. Who wants to have a Jeep? Who wants to go to Punta Cana and do so many things? So I could talk forever, but we want to bring on corporate. And Sean, do you see Steve out there yet?
Steve is pinned. He's been pinned and anxious to talk.
I'm sorry. They're like, Michelle, can you hush? But corporate, come on, Sean, I'll let you introduce Steve and then we'll move on and I'll share more of my heart later. But congratulations, each of you, for every single action you took, each of you. Every single thing matters.
All right, well, let's welcome on Steve, our fearless CEO. Steve, it's all yours.
We have the CEO here, you guys.
Thanks, Sean and Michelle. You know, it is an honor to be on this call with you today. And I was on a call earlier today with my team, and someone made the comment that I had like this black halo over my head.
You do.
And we never really figured out a better word for it. But I'm just going to take a moment and share with you what I'm really looking out at. And every once in a while, we get to enjoy ourselves. And I don't know, the sun's starting to set. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I happen to be over in Hawaii right now. And it was a great way to bring in the new year a couple of nights ago. Having fireworks shot off over this little lagoon that the hotel looks out at. And although I did not see him, there was a Henry Winkler, for all of you who know that recognize that name, sighting by my wife, and it was maybe the highlight of her trip so far. I asked if she got any thumbs up from him, and she was too bashful to say anything to him. But anyway, I hope you had a great New Year, a great holiday. But I'm not on to say that to you. I just wanted to recognize Michelle's spouted off some of the accomplishments that this team had during the month of December, and it was incredible. You know, we do this thing in the office where, especially the last day, and it's starting to creep into a day or two before the last day, but our sales team actually has a bell, and they'll ring the bell every time they talk to one of you. And there's been some accomplishment, a new silver, a new diamond, a new rank advancement from a SC1 to a EC1. It doesn't matter, but to celebrate your accomplishments, and they capture those not only if you're in the office, do you hear the ringing of the bell, but they also send out an email to a big group, so to help us know and to celebrate either behind, maybe behind the scenes a little bit, all that you're doing. And it was like every 10 or 15 minutes, another email was coming out from the Sean and Michelle Poe group. And someone on that team hitting some significant milestone. And that starts with phenomenal leaders, and Sean and Michelle, you know as well or better than I do how much heart and analytics they bring to this business in leading you, guiding you. It's more than just it's passion, but they truly believe in the opportunity that has changed their lives, and in turn want to see every one of you have that same success. And that really, and it's a selfless kind of service and passion that they have. I know that you know that, but it is so rewarding for me just to sit back and to see your successes as you follow their guidance and teaching and inspiration. You're blessed to have two great leaders like that, along with Carrie, obviously, and others that are on this call. And as I thought, just what I could share with you a little bit, the New Year's always is a time of reflection. I don't think I'm any different than other people, but the thing that has and you'll hear about a little bit about this next week at our virtual kickoff event. But one of the things that has really been in my mind recently is if you go back, for those of you that have been here for a couple of years, we started talking about being the and company and being able to have a compensation plan and tools that were in place to provide you the support to build your business however you want to, if it was to basically to lead with products or to lead with the business opportunity. And where my head is right now, and as we look to 2024, I think that foundation has been solidly laid, if that makes any sense at all. But that foundation is in place right now. And I would encourage all of you, and this is what I have done, but to think about with that foundation, what resonates with you? How are you going to take the tools that you have? Because what I'm learning about this business is there's no one set way, right? You have to be true to who you are as a person, to your values. And like I've said earlier, you've got phenomenal leaders with Sean and Michelle, and we've got a great corporate staff. Many are on this call today who work tirelessly to help you in your business. But at the end of the day, you bring something unique and special to everyone that you come in contact with. And how do you amplify that this year with all of the tools, all of the videos, all of the products, all of these things that we have? How do you individually take that to find the success in your business? And that success is likely different for every one of you. I hope you take this time to take a breath, because you all pushed really hard in December, and a breath for the rest of the night, not tomorrow, not the day after, but the rest of the night tonight. And contemplate that a little bit as to what you are going to do personally in your business, and write that down. And again, we're going to talk a little bit more about this next week, and we're going to continue to provide great tools and great products for you to share. But what can you do this year to make 24 the best year for your businesses? So thank you, Sean and Michelle, for having me on, and congratulations. It was so fun to watch all of the emails come through, and to, I guess, remotely celebrate your success with you. But this is a phenomenal team, and I know that there's going to be great things coming in 2024.
Appreciate you taking time from that wonderful vacation, well earned. Go enjoy it. Go watch the sunset with your beautiful wife. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you.
What a blessing. Thank you, Steve. Love you.
All right. Do we have Kristen? It's her birthday, but she might be on too. Kristen, you out there?
Yeah, it is my birthday again. Crazy, right?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks for having me. I would show you the view that I am experiencing, but I think my kids' toys is maybe not as incredible to look at what Steve just showed you. So I'll go ahead and keep it on me for the next couple minutes. But first off, Happy New Year, everybody. I want to echo everything that Steve just said. We have an incredible leader, and he's so committed to growing this company, and we're so grateful to have him. Also echo everything he said about Sean and Michelle. I don't know that there are stronger leaders out there who just do the do. And really everything they're asking you to do, they're doing themselves. And I've always just really admired that about Sean and Michelle. So we make a great team. We're grateful for everything that you guys are doing. But one of the things that I just, kept coming to my mind as we're kicking off this new year is at the beginning of the year, that's when decisions are made. You have people kind of reflecting on their life, whether it's a health goal or a financial goal, but they're making decisions on how to be better in some area, which immediately made me think of the word that, Sean's got tattooed, just decide. And I think over the next couple of days, I would challenge each and every one of you just to decide what you want your 24 to look like. Decide how you can take a little bit more ownership in your business. One of the things that we're doing is, how many of you on this call are hosting a watch party for our January 13th event? Sean and Michelle, love it. Now, Sean and Michelle, are you hosting the same one? Is there like one in Sean's office? Is there one in Michelle's office? Like, how does split? Okay, well, we'll see who has a better turnout. But no, how many people on this call? Maybe let us know in the chat. How many of you have registered to host a watch party? I love that. Love that. I would tell you, if you have not registered for a watch party, make this be the first decision you make in 2024. And sometimes we hear, host a party and we go to like, oh, it has to be this big elaborate event. It could be you and a couple of consultants at your kitchen table, just planning out the year. It does not matter the size, but I think one of the things that as I look at, leaders who are growing, one of the things that they have in common is they're taking control of their business and they're not waiting for somebody else to host the event. They're not waiting for somebody else to share the story. They're doing it themselves. So if you have not committed to hosting a watch party, please do so. Because when you do, the other benefit that you have is we're actually going to invite you to a special call this Friday where you're going to get a sneak peek at everything, almost everything. I will say, shy of telling you where we are going for our executive destination trip, you will be getting, which like, I know I'm going to get blown up right now via text, so just tell us. I'm not going to do that, but shy of understanding where the trip is, you're going to get a sneak peek at everything that is coming on the 13th. And the reason for that is we want to arm you as the leaders with all of the information so that as you're hosting your events and growing, that you have everything that you need to plan an incredible year with your teams. But we're excited for this year. A lot of amazing things. Some you'll hear about in January, some you'll hear about at Momentum Academy. So we hope to see you at events and everything, but just want to give another shout out and congratulations to the incredible success on this team. The Jelinek new rank advancements, so that's huge, brand new EC2. Excited for everything that you have coming this year. And so many of you also had incredible Decembers, and just congratulations. And we appreciate all that you do.
All right. Well, thank you. I forgot to say, Chief Sales Officer, we wish you a happy birthday and many more this year. So thank you for jumping on and taking time away from your family as well. Let's throw it up north to the general manager up there. Alexis, are you on?
I am on. Oh man, I have to
Awesome.
follow these two. This seems
Yes,
great.
we want to hear all the exciting things coming up for Canada. I know I'm going to be out there the beginning of March, and they are going to get at this event product before anybody else in the world. We love it. We love it.
I mean, I feel like everyone went, what? Did I just hear that right? I'll look at it this way. I would like to echo obviously everything that was previously said about, I have to say, Sean and Michelle were the very first people I met at LifeVantage when I first started a couple of years ago, like the very first ones. And I was immediately like, oh my gosh, just their heart is so strong in everything that they do. I would say for Canada, if you think of like a road sign, that it should say for this year, like exceptional things ahead. And we're going to be breaking the mold kind of really what's been done historically. So for the first time ever, you will have a global product launch announced in Canada and available in Canada first. So I know we've got some Canadian friends on here. If you have Canadian friends, invite them to our Momentum Academy that will be happening March 1st and 2nd. That is when you will get access to that information. I mean, again, much like Kristen with the trip, I enjoy working with you too much to say anything further, but you will get access to that on those dates. And there's a lot of other stuff coming up. Think of it this way. You're only the second full month into having collagen in market, which is such a huge blessing, such a huge win. And as we move forward, really think of it as really, this is the year that, I mean, we'll be ambitious. And Steve was talking about goals, really, right? I mean, I would probably say this is the year that Canada will be the third largest LifeVantage market. I mean, maybe Steve and Kristen should close their ears as I say that, but
it's already written.
He's like, it's written, so it will happen now. and on top of that, we haven't even mentioned that we know we have Evolve coming February 1st into the market. We know there's a lot of excitement around that. There's a lot of trainings happening. You're going to have Sean at Momentum Academy. So there has never been, I think, a better time if you are one of our Canadian friends on the call or you have Canadian friends. Now is the time if you want to focus in that space in your business this year. I would definitely get ambitious with your goals and look at what is maybe a bucket list for you in your business this year. I would encourage you to really have some bucket list items you're working towards in your life always. But really, what is that bucket list item that you have? So tickets are available for Momentum Academy in Canada. I love you, American friends, and I hope you're not too jealous for this opportunity, but feel free to come and visit. And that is happening. So I won't take up a lot of time. I know that we've got a lot of people to get to, but feel free to come on up to Canada as we move forward for 2024. It's going to be a big year. Thanks so much, Sean and Michelle, for inviting me on.
Love it, love it, love it. Keep your stick on the ice, eh?
That's it. That's it. There you go.
All
eh?
right. All right, eh? All right. So let's bring it back here to the US. Let's see. The next one I see is Jeff Pincock. You out there?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Sean and Michelle, for asking me to join this call. Steve mentioned the ringing the bell call. We honestly were ringing the bell all day on the 31st for you guys. Seriously, New Year's Eve was a day of ringing the bell for the Poe organization. It blew us away how much your organization pushed and worked together to really achieve all of the promotions and incentives that were out there. I mean, we saw so much activity, and I don't want to call out one versus the other, bell ringing, rank advancement or achievement, because there were so many, and I know I'm going to leave some out, but just know from our standpoint, like, we are so excited about this team. We have no idea. You guys are going to pave the way through what Kristen talked about. We've got some really exciting announcements that we're going to go through with everybody who registers a watch party on Friday. I promise you're going to want to get that information, because it's going to be all up to you to relay it and roll it out to your teams at those watch parties. And it is going to set us on fire for the entire next year, not only with the land, with the Great White North and some of our other phase 2 markets that are getting Evolve. I have no doubt that the US is going to go into momentum this year, especially with the leadership here on this team. Carrie Dickey, are you kidding me? We got you guys. This team is on fire. I'm so excited to be a part of it, to watch you guys and to just be here with anything you guys need at all. And we love you guys. And I'm going to turn the time back over to you, Sean.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much, Jeff, for taking the time. Can't wait to see what happens in 2024. All right, let's go to marketing. Julie, what is up? What are you excited about in 2024?
This is where I start the dance party with Michelle.
Yes, do it. Look at, she's glowing.
Yes, I love it. Let's do it in Nashville. All right. Well, thank you guys for having me. I echo everything that's been said so far from our corporate team. Like, wow. I hope you all have taken just a quick second to recognize what your team just accomplished in 2023 and all of these rank advancements, the incredible growth. I am also the person that gets to talk about product, usually from the corporate side. So can you give me a thumbs up if product has changed your life or the life of someone you know? How about Healthy Glow? Like maybe 2 thumbs up for Healthy Glow and what we learned about those 2 incredible products, how they're restoring cellular health in all of us and all that we and the people that we talk to and who you guys get to share the opportunity and product side with. Like, incredible. I love hearing the stories and just being a witness to the incredible accomplishments and the incredible health that we're helping people achieve because of LifeVantage. I am so excited for this year, though. Moving forward, we're going to be stripping it down, focusing on the basics, changing more lives, and having fun while doing it, right? I see Carrie Dickey nodding. It's all about having fun, because when you're changing lives and going all in on people and making a difference, that is fun. That is exciting. That is what moves and motivates and empowers. So I can promise you that that's our goal, is to be running right alongside of you as your partners, and having fun while doing it. We are the activation company, guys. We activate wellness. Our health and wellness approach and what our products do is unique. There's no other products out there on the market. Our financial wellness is in what we do with Evolve and our comp plan, and helping people find the extra income that they so desperately need to make their lives even just that much better is huge. And then look at this community. I think we activate community. We activate social wellness. How awesome is it that 126 people will get on a Tuesday night to kick off the year and celebrate each other and empower. So anyway, I am just so proud. My promise to you from the marketing side is we're going to keep partnering with you. We're going to keep innovating on those incredible products, delivering incredible experiences, keeping you informed along the way, and making sure you've got what you need to feel empowered and inspired as we take our message of activation to the world. So Sean, Michelle, thank you. Congratulations on a great, incredible year. I love how you lead with heart, you lead with conviction. And that's inspiring to me and everybody on my team as well. So thank you for showing up that way. But anyways, I will be here. I'm so excited, so pumped for 2024 and cheering you on, and let's do this. Let's go.
I love it. Appreciative of all the hard work you guys put in. If you didn't see in the chat, there's a growing demand for electrolytes. So just throwing that out there, make sure you don't miss that. All right.
Nothing gets by me. I'm taking copious notes always.
Perfect. All right.
Give it all. Now's
So
your chance.
I love it. So now let's see if we can find the real Sean Poe. Is he out there? Also known as, I believe, Skylar.
Yeah, you could call me that. I really like the name Sean Poe though. So either one. No, thank you so much for having me on. Honestly, I can't tell you guys how amazing it feels to have such an amazing organization such as what you guys have here. Being here for quite a while, I mean, I was like just looking back through the dates of seeing when the Poes hit like the elite or executive ranks. I mean, back in 2012, and just kind of looking at how the progression has gone year over year, and the more leaders that you guys continue to grow and build. And I promise you, I know something about amazing leadership on the corporate side. It takes amazing leaders for us to go ahead and grow and learn from. That's what I've learned over my years. And I know it's been no different in the field. And the fact that you guys have had so many individuals to go ahead and learn from. But more importantly, it's just those individuals to care about each and every one of you and want those wins for you more than they even want the wins for themselves. And that's something that's truly unique and that you have within this core. It's pretty general in LifeVantage, but it's like heightened to all new heights within this organization. And so hats off to all of the leaders in this group. And I was jotting down some of the notes that I was kind of getting as you guys were throwing them out there of 200,000 in growth from just 1 month to the next. That's unheard of. Like that is everybody's rowing together, getting the movement going in the right direction. So huge shout out to all of you guys for your efforts. We talk about a lot of the rank advancements. I know John and Christy getting to EC2 and Patty Connell with the huge push that she did for EC1, Kevin and Amy Potus, Don Burrs, Jillian Fisher for MC3. That we're talking about some major rank advancements, but there's a lot of little wins that build up to this big momentum. And so I just want to make sure that we shout out to everybody, all of your efforts. We could not do this without each and every one of you. So just because of those hardworking efforts, I'm going to tell you where we're going on the executive trip. And no, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I like my job too much. I like it too much.
When does everybody find out?
You will find out on the 13th. So make sure you get your watch parties ready to go. You're going to find out on the 13th. It's going to be absolutely just mind-blowing. So we've never had a trip like it here at LifeVantage. You won't want to miss out. And I heard there was quite a few MVP earners with bronze and silver. Congratulations to all those. This has been a crazy incentive that we've continued to build on because we've seen so much success from it. But I want you to know it's not ending because it's just there's nothing more. The incentive that we have coming around the corner, that those that are hosting a watch party that's going to be there on the 5th, you're going to find out all of the details and you'll understand how we're upgrading and we're rising with all of the incentives that we're pushing for you for 2024. So it's really, really good stuff. You guys have a lot to be excited about. I see Michelle with the finger, so I'm going to.
Sorry, and I'm confident, whatever on time, protecting, but you just said bigger than any of the other trips we've been on. And I think we've had Croatia. I think we've had a Mediterranean cruise. I feel like we've been to Ireland. We're going to Punta Cana. So are you being for real?
I'm being for real. Like, I don't think anybody would even guess it. Like, it's in your wildest dreams. So we'll just say that.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody here is registered and they'll be there. Sorry to interrupt. Okay.
No, you're totally good. No, honestly, I just wanted to share all the love for you guys. One shout out to my amazing team as well. If you've worked with my team, Ashlyn Whitaker or Hannah, Bonnie or Kim Perkins or Gentry, they absolutely love you guys. Please make sure that if you're MC1 or above, or you have aspirations to be an MC1 or above, reach out to them, get to know them. We would absolutely love to know each and every one of you so we could see all of your progression and all the success that you have over the years, as I've been able to partner with these guys over all these years and see all the wins and be a part of that. So make sure you guys lock arms with us. We'd love it.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. So you guys heard it first from Skylar. Event in Alabama next year. All right. So he mentioned Ashlyn and she is on here. So Ashlyn, can you round this out for the corporate team, please?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm dying at Antarctica for that would be like my biggest nightmare. I hate the cold. Going to Antarctica would be like the worst. I'd call in sick. Totally kidding. But you guys, thank you again so much. It was an absolute pleasure to witness the growth, to witness the excitement, to piggyback on what the poser's saying. It really is about a decision. I made an observation and I posted this if you follow me on social media. And it was this observation of between December 31st and January 1st, nothing really changed, but everyone's mindset. When you guys looked on social media between December 31st and January 1st, what did that look like? You guys, it was all mindset. I promise the weather here didn't change. When the sun came up and when the sun goes down, didn't change. Nothing really changed, but everyone's mindset changed. And I want to share with you guys something that I'm really going to strive for, not only in my personal life as a mom, as a wife, but in my role with LifeVantage, but 3 things. Tim Ferriss, I just recently heard these 3 things and it was so beautiful to my ears. And I think it just fit perfectly. As you guys are thinking about what you want your life to be like, starting now for this year and beyond, 3 things. What would this look like if it were easy? What would this look like if it were fun? And finally, what would this look like if I were confident? And just think about that. You know, when I think about my kids, we've got to vacuum the house. But what would this look like if it were fun? What is something I could do to help something that needs to get done look like fun? And Julie talked about the culture and simplifying and things like that. And really thinking about those 3 things. Again, as a mom or a dad or a husband or a wife or an aunt or an uncle, as an employee, as a leader, what would this look like if it were simple? What would this look like if it were fun? And what would this look like if I were confident? So I wish you guys all the best. I know that we're on an upward trajectory and I am so excited to be buckled up and along for the ride.
So good, so good. I think we're just going to book these guys as guest hosts for the rest of the year. We'll rotate through each one of these amazing corporate staffs to bless us again. But so appreciative of all the hard work you guys do behind the scenes. It doesn't go unnoticed. I probably drive you crazy at time with all my texts and my requests, but we love you guys. We really do.
Yes, and if I can just say to You guys, this is your corporate staff. These are people that are on a call with you tonight. And they have families and they have a beach to get to and they have a lot of things going on. This is a corporate staff that puts up with Sean and Michelle Poe and all the other leaders here and all the things. And that is a big job because we love each and every one of you. And we want the best for each and every one of you. And we want to go as fast as we can for each and every one of you, for whatever that means for you. It could be slower, it could be fast, it could be mid, all of it. But we want everything that is right for you to be done. And they know it and they want it and they just care so deeply about you. They answer our calls and our texts at late at night and the weekends and all that. And we do everything that we can to respect them and not have to do that, but we do it and they respond and they do it with love. So I want you guys to know what you've got your hands on because I don't think maybe there's other companies, I don't know, that do that, but I'm just telling you, we have a gift and every single person in the world deserves to at least know about this and to feel seen and heard and respected and to be able to have what they need and want and desire most in their life. And that's each and every one of you. So you've got that with the corporate staff and that has to give you peace at night when you lay your head down to know that the people who are at the corporate offices are doing those things, did show up for you tonight and are here to make a difference. And I know we've got one more thing here. But we just want to thank you. And I just wanted to say that because it's huge. It's huge. So we thank you and we don't say it enough. And we love each of you from corporate and each of you on the call. But Sean, sorry, I had to interrupt. I do that a lot. I interrupt Sean, maybe. Go ahead, honey.
You're good. You're good. I had each one of them individually pinned with you. So I was trying to remove pins, but you guys definitely go enjoy your families. Thank you for being on. We have two upline that wanted, I think, to say a quick message to you as well. I know we're a few minutes over, but just hold on for a couple more minutes. Carrie Williams, you're in the car, but can you still talk?
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just want you to all know we are so proud of you guys. And you know, Kristen talked about deciding, and that was what I was really thinking about ahead of time. And the Pose leadership, right? I mean, they decided long before December that they wanted this month to be a massive month for everyone to have all these huge rank advancements and to hit these different seller titles because they know the power of what can happen when you're in massive action, when you build your belief on what you can do to launch into 2024. And so they never wavered for 1 second. And, you know, when that True Science Buy One, Get One came out, you know, they encouraged everyone to reach out and push so hard with that. And then that set people up so they were in a good spot so they could just keep pushing with the incredible incentives that corporate gave us to end the year with. And that their decision and then their leadership led and everybody taking just massive action is what led to all of this. And it just blows me away, like in such awe and gratitude for each of you. But I want you to just to really believe what's possible and what you can do in this coming year. I mean, look what happened in these days. I mean, literally days, and how much growth, you know, personally and in the numbers, and set those goals big, like dream big, and then decide and literally go after it. And it starts, you know, immediately, and then it starts you know, pushing hard towards the watch parties and how many people are you going to get there, how many more watch parties are you doing, and all of that. But we are just beyond proud of all of you. You have no idea. And I mean, we just kept updating and the ticker was working constantly, right? Just massive growth, and it was so incredible to watch, and we just love you guys so much. So thank you. We're so proud of you.
Love you so much, Carrie. And I just want to say one last thing. sorry, see, I interrupted. The rewards credits while corporate's on here, corporate, I'm sure you're fully aware. The rewards credits, this team went to town on. They printed them out, they highlighted them, they reached out to people like left and right and blessed their socks off. Gloria Brinker, normally around 20,000 in organizational volume. She had over 10,000 increase in her own volume from December 26th through the 31st, through reaching down into her organization and making call after call of how she could help. And she had so many excited customers. That was within the 26th to the 31st of making those calls. And she had a blast doing it. So all of these people here were doing it. The leaders here were digging deep into their teams and helping them. We have the most incredible leaders ever, digging down, teaching people how to do it, helping give scripts, all of that to make it happen. So I just really want to say the rewards credits, we learned a lot. And we have a lot of growth in that area going forward. And these guys killed it by making their customers aware and now them becoming raving fans and going into the future. Sorry, Sean, back to you.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Let's close this out with the one and only nuclear girl. Without this person, honestly, I mean, we learned more about network marketing in our first couple of years from Carrie Dickey than anybody else. And I love and appreciate the fact that when you didn't have to be as plugged in as you are or still committed as much as you are, you choose to do so. And it's just such a blessing to the company, to all of us. And again, I know for a fact, Michelle and I would have had a lot bigger struggles without your leadership, without your mentorship and your guidance of telling us what we need to do next, how high we need to jump, what wall we need to run through. So Carrie Dickey, let's bring it home. What is 2024 gonna be?
Wow. Oh my gosh. This has been so much fun for me. I got the gift of unplugging for 5 days, 6 days, and it was just a gift. I did get sick, but it was wonderful to be unplugged for a little while. And I come back and I'm reading these strings and reading. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Congratulations to this incredible team. I always say you catch yourself on fire with enthusiasm and the world will come from miles around to watch you burn. And it certainly did. And I don't even want to say one name because there were so many beautiful people on the call this morning and so many smaller rank advancements make the big rank advancement. It's not one person, it's everyone. And here's the thing I want to say going into 2024. I know this 13th event is going to be incredible. I don't know all that's going to be announced. I know a teeny bit, but I'm super, super excited. And I'm just on pins and needles waiting to see some things we've been waiting for. And I'll tell you, when you have company momentum and you match that with team momentum, which I'm pretty sure from this phone call that I know that we have for certain, you have industry momentum. People are so looking for an opportunity to make several $1,000s a month right now. It's never, ever been better. And LifeVantage is perfectly positioned for momentous growth. The company is on fire. We're lining everything up. And your personal momentum, you people on this call that have engaged and stepped in and stepped up, you have the personal momentum. You have caught yourself on fire with enthusiasm, and the world is coming around for miles around to watch you burn. So it's your momentum, company momentum, industry momentum. It's like that wave, you're paddling, you're ready. And the pose listened, you can drop stuff. I mean, I just failed my way for 25, 30 years, no kidding. But you learn a lot of things along the way. And I'll never forget, I'll say that someone invited me to be on the field advisory board when Stu and I were 5 months in the business and we were pro 7s. And I'm like, Stu, why are they inviting us? I don't know anything. And I remember getting in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been in 3 other companies, not that I ever wanted to, but it's like real estate or mortgage or insurance. It may take you a while to find your home. And I could not believe how much I had learned from banging my head against the wall. It's incredible. You are all banging your head against the wall. And like Sean said, you're blasting through walls and sometimes they're hard and you have to take another direction. I'm blasting through a wall myself right now. but you have to be strong and courageous and you have to put in the work. And I'm telling you, you stick in network marketing for 5, 10, 15 years and you never give up and you always work, not thinking about network marketing. It's not wish marketing, but you do every day. May not be a ton of work every day, but you do something every day. People that stick in for that long, you learn things and you are rewarded for your vision, your work, and your enthusiasm. This team, woo, congratulations. I am ecstatic for all of you. You all deserve it. I'm not going to say one name because you just get in trouble when you do that. And then I go to bed and I can't sleep at night for all the people I forgot. So you know who you are. Congratulations. Sean and Michelle, congratulations, rock stars.
Appreciate you so much, Carrie. And I said this was the last one, but can we have 2 more minutes? Maria Williams is on here, and I just want Mama Maria. Can you bless us with some wisdom?
We just saw she's here. Mama, come on, Mama.
Oh, guys. Well, I just want to say
There's-
it's not going to be 2 minutes. It's going to be 30 seconds. I love you all so very much. I am so grateful. I was on vacation. I watched all of this afar. Every day, every morning, I'd get up and I'd look at the numbers and I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then it was stopped for a while, right? We all have to celebrate. And then it started moving again like wildfire. And I am just so grateful for every single one of you. You're in my heart. You know I love you. I see all the faces. I know all of you from the beginning. And I'm just so proud because it's like we all are in a box, right? And the way to grow, there's only one way, and you have to bust out of that box. You have to do things and bust out of it. And that's what Michelle and Sean Poe did, right? We all are in our box. And then we get this opportunity and we look, and what we want is outside of that box, right? And you have to break that box to get there. And you've got to take every little baby step. Every step of courage you take gets you closer to your goals. So I'm not a great swimmer. But I always try to do something outside of my comfort zone. Almost every day I do one little thing, right? But so I wanted, when I was on the beach and I wanted to swim to where the rope was way out there and nobody was out there, and I started doing it and I got like 3/4 of the way and I almost stopped. Well, I stopped and I wanted to turn around and go back because the voice in my head, the doubt, right? That's what happened. It's a little doubt saying there could be a shark out here because the morning before there was a sighting of a baby shark and you're all by yourself swimming out here. Nobody's around you. You could drown. And you know, the shark, you're the only one moving in the water. So it's going to come and get you. Like all of that in my mind, right? That's what happens, right? When you pick up the phone to make a call or someone doesn't call you back or you follow up 3-4 times, you don't hear anything, someone gets excited, they join and they do nothing. We've all had all of that happen to us, right? But I quieted the voice, right? I said, no, I got to bust out of this little box of fear because I kept looking at the little buoy that was out there. And I said, that is my presidential goal. That's it. If I stop here, I'll never get there. And anytime I do anything that I step out of my comfort zone, sorry, I went over my 30 seconds. I didn't mean to, but I just kept looking like, no, this is just like on the road to whatever your goal is. And I kept going and I kept going. And of course I made it and I made it back to the beach and I was so proud of myself. And here I am. But the point is, we all have a box. Let's make 2024 that we bust out of that box, right? Bust out of it, get closer to your dreams, your goals, wherever you want to go. We are all here to support you. And I'm so grateful and I love you all.
And we can celebrate you all in Nashville.
Woohoo!
Yes, you guys, if you're not registered for Nashville, I don't even know. I can't even speak to it. So tonight you've got to, I know last night and today, put in the chat, put a number 1 if you're registered for the 13th. It is going to be Carrie Dickey's birthday on the 13th. I heard it's EC1's Patty Connell's birthday tomorrow. And it is Sean Poe's official free range human day on the 13th. And we are going to be having a huge time on the 13th, connecting that, having that energy across the globe. It is going to be insane. But what's going to come out of it is so huge. So I know that we have gone over, and that just happens when there's excitement and love and all those things. So I just want to say really quick, if you need to get off, get off, but I've had several texts from people saying, can you please, 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 I want to hear from Christy that spoke on Carrie's call. Can you please, 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 I want to hear Jolynn. Can you please, 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 my phone is blowing up. So if you need to go, go. If you want to be inspired, stay on for a few more minutes and hear from these people. They've been to where you are. We all started at 0.00. Why are they stretching? Why are they growing? Why did the 26th through the 31st make a difference? And I'm just going to tell you, Christy, are you still there? She is at her son's hockey game. So I'm not sure if she's still there. There she is. Christy and John Jelinek just hit. Hi, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I'm walking
Okay,
out of
they
the
just
arena into the lobby.
Perfect. They went over 150,000 in volume, you guys. They just got a LifeVantage Jeep, and we have known and seen them and been with them since day one, and it's powerful and exciting and very emotional as well. As a team and as a family here, I want you all tonight, within this moment while Christy's speaking, I want you to send love and prayers to Christy and John and Susie Benjamin, who also just rank advanced to MC3, which is over 40,000 in volume. They're going through some of the hardest times in life right now and with their family, and they need love and support and prayers. And one thing that happens in LifeVantage, and Carrie Williams has been in my head, I told our leaders earlier today, in LifeVantage, you want, or in life, you want leverage. In LifeVantage, you can build leverage. You want to have something built up so that when you need to be with family, when you need to be with friends in unexpected times, you can step away when you need to. And so it's our time at One Person Big Difference Family and LifeVantage to step up for the Jelineks and Susie Benjamin and their family, and to also send love and energy and prayers and support to them. But I'm telling you, while all of this is going on in their life, guess what? They're thinking of the team. They're thinking of LifeVantage. They're thinking of all the customers that need their rewards and that need these products and that need this business. And so, Christy, if you can just speak for a couple of minutes, if you're able, and we want to celebrate you and John, and of course, the sister Susie.
Yes, hello. I apologize. We are at our son's hockey game right now. John is listening to this, but he is the goal judge, so he cannot be on camera. So he's counting goals, shot at the net, and I'm standing in the lobby. Gosh, I just am all emotional all over again. We appreciate prayers right now, because as Michelle said, John's family, John and Susie's family need them. So thank you in advance for all of that. You guys, Carrie Dickey called yesterday and we chatted for a bit, or she left me a message. And as she was talking, she was putting out some numbers like, oh my gosh, you guys grew in volume this much. And as she was saying that, what came into my mind was, I remember when trying to get 1,000 in volume felt like pulling teeth. It felt so hard. And then 2,500 and 5,000, it didn't matter the number, it just felt hard. And it felt like we were digging and digging and digging, and you kept digging, but it didn't feel like the well was there yet. And everyone kept saying, dig the well before you're thirsty. We didn't know what that meant, and it felt like we were trying and we weren't getting there. But as with everything, and as with change happens in our lives in general, it's not these big moments that matter, or the big moments that you remember as much as the steps you took to get there. And it's the small things you do every single day that get you to where you eventually want to go. And then the craziest part is it happens in a way that you never could have saw coming. You could have never planned it out the way it happens. Because of what's going on, we weren't going for this at all. And I don't say that lately because I know hitting EC2 is huge. It's huge, and we are over the moon excited. But more than anything, our team started showing up and they started saying, hey, we want this rank. And we said, okay, we will be there for you. We will do what we have to do. And then corporate put out this promotion, and we had more people say, we're going to do this. We're going to try for this. We had 2 wanting to rank advance, and we had someone wanting to re-rank. And so we showed up for them. And on the 28th, John looked at me and he was like, Christy, we could get EC too. Like if we decide to do this, we could do this. So for the next 2 days, I contacted every single customer in our organization, our customers. And then I reached out to our consultants who maybe weren't working or weren't able to do the work at the moment and said, are you reaching out to your customers? Because there's money on the table for them. If you are willing to, I will give you the information, you send it to them. If not, do you mind if I reach out to them on your behalf? And some of them said, yes, please do. And they got messages. And that's what we did. And the difference between trying to get 1,000 and trying to get, not even trying to get, getting the 30,000 was because we had a team doing this. It wasn't us. It was us, but it wasn't us. It wasn't just us. It was because of our team. So for those of you who are sitting there thinking, well, great, isn't that great for you and happy for you, but when will it happen for me? Just keep telling you, we have been there. We have thought the thoughts. We have rank advanced to Pro 5 and then got stuck and felt so frustrated and not sure that we wanted to continue because we were so frustrated. And we did. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, keep loving on your people, keep meeting them where they are, all the things we hear over and over and over again. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Amen. Was that not so beautiful, so powerful? Christy spoke as well on the Carrie Dickey call and Stu Brody. So go back and listen to that replay if you didn't today. It was so powerful. Christy, once again, you touch every single person. I told her after that call, you make everyone feel seen, heard, and it's so relatable because we all were there at 0.00 and 1 to 100 to 2,000. When you speak, I remember exactly where I was when I learned about I was at 2,000 or 5,000, like all of it. So thank you for bringing back those feelings and powerful. Patty Connell, if you're able to unmute, Patty just advanced you guys to what's called EC1, which is a balance of over 80,000, and she's got basically triple that. Are you able to speak, Patty, or maybe not?
No, she has laryngitis, Michelle.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Patty has been with us basically from the beginning, and we'll have Patty on a call because Patty will blow your mind. She is bold. She is strong, and she does not say anything she doesn't believe, and she knows this is where it's at LifeVantage. And her daughter is here and is doing incredible things, and we're so excited for that. Oh, is she unmuting?
I don't know. I saw her real quick.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I think I should probably try and talk next week. But
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for my team. So grateful.
Appreciate
you
you.
guys.
Rest up. We'll have you talk next week.
Yes.
Congratulations. I know your daughter's super, super proud of you.
So proud.
Luckily,
So
we
many
got to
emotions.
play golf together today for her birthday, so we had a lot of fun.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
Those two have some big goals together, and when Patty is on to speak, you guys do not miss the call. You won't sleep that night. I'm just telling you, you won't speak that, or you won't sleep that night because her conviction and her belief, and she is a strong businesswoman. So just wait for that. Jillian Fisher, I'm putting you on the spot. Jillian on one of our leadership calls, here's one thing I just want to say. If you have something that comes to you and you are like, I should do this, you have to do it. Because something happens to us as humans when we put something big out there. Sometimes we're like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can do that. Or, oh gosh, what if? Or, oh, all the things. Jillian texted me on a leader call and she's like, boom, out there. And then that started. And I said, nope, it's done. You're going for it. I don't care what you say. And she said, okay. And she did it before the end of the month. Jillian, give everybody a little bit of value. And I love you. And I'm so proud of you.
I love you. Oh, that leadership call, I text them thinking, okay, they'll just keep this between us. And then she proceeds to say, does anyone have any goals that they'd like to share with everyone? I was like, oh, you butthead. And I did not say anything. I literally sat there for the next 15 minutes. She brought it up again. Other people posted their goals. And then she said, does anyone want to hit anything? And that word was really important because I was like, okay, want? And she said, yes, want. Like, of course. And I think, yeah, it finally became something that I wanted to work for. And I was not going to be disappointed if it didn't happen. And so I set a goal and I was like, I don't, it can't be a push at the end of the month, stressed, anxious, overwhelmed. It was 6 years ago, the day I hit MC3 on December 29th, 6 years ago on December 29th, I hit Pro 5. So it's been a long 6 years, a really, really long 6 years. And it's been so wonderful. Like every part of it has been so wonderful. And so I encourage you, stick with it. Like I remember Carrie Williams always telling me, like, I didn't want to miss that meeting because what if there was that one person there, that one person that needs this, that changes everything. And then she's like, always be that one person, like always be that person that you want other people to show up as, always. And so that's just been ringing in my head. Like, am I doing the do that I want other people to do? Am I doing and growing and pushing myself the way that I expect or want other people to? And so it was fun. It was really, really fun. It's the first time ever. This may surprise people because I've earned every trip with the company since I joined the company. And I have had the most amazing, amazing, amazing experiences with this company that you don't get anywhere else. But it's the first time I earned something and enjoyed the process of it. It wasn't stressful. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't awful. It wasn't, like Christy said, 1,000 in volume was so hard. Like, and I'm not far removed from that. And I'm just so, so thankful. I'm so thankful for it all. Even the 6 years, they were the best now that I look back and like, God needed to do that in me. God needed to get me through some pretty, yeah, Sean and Michelle was saying I'm a pretty strong-willed person, but God had to do that. He had to break a bunch of stuff. So we all have a different journey and it's always worth it.
Yep. And I've definitely seen over these years a lot of growth and development with you, Jill. And I think 2023, especially the end, saw you break through a lot of barriers. So congratulations. Be proud of yourself.
The most beautiful thing ever. We've shared a lot of tears and excitement, and that's one of the things that you go through in this family. We share all the ups and the downs and the all arounds, and we're all honest and we're all real and we're all vulnerable, and then we do it together. And what does that do? That builds trust. That it builds, like, I know we're in it for all of it, for every single thing. We're in it for life. For life. I've never ever wavered on that. And Steve, you are still here. You are the man. This is life. This is willable to our kids, to our grandkids. You guys, this is something that we don't look at for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to get out of job and then retire. Like this is for life, you guys. So Dawn Burish, she is there. She is shaking her head. Too bad. And Dawn has been in other network marketing companies. She's hit the top of these other companies, and she lives here in Sioux Falls. And you guys, maybe you've seen my social, know how close Dawn and I are. I learn from her every day, but she also hit MC3. Her goal was to hit 10,000 more than the month before, you guys, and she killed it. She went diamond. She did all these amazing things. But Dawn, can you maybe tell everybody here how you feel, what you have learned about LifeVantage in coming here, having had prior network marketing experience and doing so incredibly well with it in other companies?
Well, you're in a lot of trouble for calling me out.
Good.
I knew you wouldn't care. But I have to just say, when Carrie, I don't know if Carrie Dickey's still on this call, but when she spoke, I kind of had to laugh at myself because I don't know if it was November or October, and Carrie might remember, maybe not, but she made me role play how I was going to host an event on a phone call with her. And it had to be one of the dorkiest things I've ever done. And I don't usually care about looking like a dork necessarily, but when she spoke tonight, it just, you know, I'm just really excited for what our team did in December, and to have doubled my personal sales. That was like huge for me, because while I've been fortunate and successful in network marketing more than once, I haven't always been the top seller. And I'm not the top seller on my team even now, but to be one of the top just felt really good. And so just I took all the advice. I talked to Carrie Williams this month in depth, and I have so many notes that I took and so many customers that I reached out to, just like Jelinek, remind me her, Christy? Yeah. Just like she, you know, reached down into your organization, and not to have that fear of, you know, sending somebody that message and to do the follow-up and, hey, reminder, the promotion ends today, and just getting in the trenches and working hard. And I'm just really proud of our team. There's new people on our team that are on the call today. And I tell people all the time, like, LifeVantage is different. And if this has been your only adventure, or, you know, you've been here for a long time, like you have no idea. I know you do know how fortunate you are, but it really is different. I saw Leslie putting in the comments too, like, this is different than any other company. And so I'm just very grateful that after many years of friendship and thinking you guys were crazy for running around with your magic pill, I'm really glad that they launched Collagen, because then it all began.
Love you. You know, Dawn has definitely said, you know, the community here, you guys, is so powerful. So take that and make sure when you share the story of LifeVantage that you definitely share that story as well. Because Deanna, I'm looking at you shaking your head, because people need love, they need light, they need community, they need hope. And sometimes that's the greatest thing that they can have for them. And so anyway, I know we are way over. Whoa. Okay, I was gonna have one more, but Sean is closing it out, which is probably good. We'll get more people on as guests in the future, because we're so many to talk to and recognize. But you guys, who is ready to have the best year? Who has decided that it's going to be the best year? Who is not going to wait till the end of the month to run? Who is going to be consistent every day? You know, if you want to go fast, go fast. If you want to go slow, go slow. If you want to go mid, but do something every day, right? Something every day. Who is going to be in Nashville? Yes. If you want this, we were told at our very first event, if you want this, you don't miss events. And I'm going to be strong. And I always am strong on that. We have a sideward face even. Why am I strong on that? Because I love you. Because I know it works. Because I know we get the things that we need at those events. I know I'm talking a lot. And we love you. Who is our teacher? Jean Reed is our teacher. Jean, close it out, sister. What are you going to tell us? And we'll say goodbye. You're muted. Our teacher. You're muted, teacher. Uh-oh.
Hit 2024 like it's never been before.
The mic is dropped. That's officially the end. That's a wrap.
Love you guys so much. Anything else, Shampoo?
No, have an amazing, amazing week. We will talk with you very, very soon.
Love you guys so much. Thank you. Congratulations, each of you, for every action.